Hi, Dr. Bregman. How are you doing?
Good. Hi, Linda.
Well, I've gotten a lot of emails recently on drinking too much. I think I saw a survey or some sort of statistic that drinking, or I should say the sales of spirits alone have gone up over 200%. That's shocking.
Wow.
Let me read you an email that is really along these lines, and this person really needs your advice. So, dear Dr. Bregman, it seems like we are all taking this time home to relax, get housework done, and yes, party at home. Okay. My concern, though, is for my wife, who was far from a big drinker, but now every night she encourages me and herself to have a little happy hour. One drink turns into two and then three. She is now sleeping later in the day, not getting up with the kids, and ignoring her health. How do I speak to her without upsetting her? I want to turn this bad habit around before it gets out of control. Signed, no more party.
Linda, this has a real serious problem in our culture, right now, and a sensitive problem and difficult to talk to your spouse about. First of all, the alcohol is the universal tranquilizer. That's why people drink before they go to parties, to calm down, relax. So the pandemic has created an enormous amount of anxiety for all of us. So to calm yourself down with some alcohol, it makes some sense. But when it gets out of hand, like with this lady, then we really have a problem. And really, this young lady needs to be more aware of maybe what her drinking has become. It's not a social outlet. It's not just a little drink after. Maybe it's much more. That she's calming her anxiety down. She's not aware of it. So basically, what I recommend is when we're not drinking, is when we should talk to our spouse about this and elicit her cooperation. And in a good marriage, people hopefully communicate and to help her understand that maybe it's become a problem, and to maybe even get some professional help, talk to some friends, as well. But don't talk about it when you're drinking. That's usually not a good time. And elicit her cooperation. And there are things like Al-Anon, if there is, for the people who are not, drinking, or get some professional help. Sometimes if the male went to get some professional help and invited his wife, if that needs be, that really may be a good way to get some professional help as well.
Yeah, and I've read that you should never accuse, and also come from a really loving place, that I really want to help you. And also she's a mom, right? And
right.
We talk a lot about the kids and trying to be supportive and strong for children. And as you've always said, kids always know what's going on.
Yeah, I think what you're talking about is what I mentioned is eliciting cooperation. And you can do that in a loving way. And look, there's nothing worse than seeing mom running around unable to care for the kids. And the kids really suffer. And I've treated a lot of the children of alcoholics, and a lot of them had to feed themselves, take care of themselves, and it's not a good situation.
No, it's really not. I think this husband's doing the right thing, though, trying to nip it in the bud before it just gets out of control.
Yeah, and I think if he seems like he really cares, and so if he follows some of the advice that I gave, and is calm and not condemning, and then I think he'll get some good results.
Great. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Bregman. Thank you for your great advice, as always.
Great talking to you today. Bye-bye now.
Don't suffer alone. At BregmanMD, we can help with our years of online therapy experience. Just give us a call or contact us online.